Gunner opted out yet? Gunner opted out yet? When are they gonna give us the Gunner update? Gunner update! Gunner update! Gunner update! Gunner update!
It's already out.
Gunner update!
Shut up now.
When is the Sportsman update coming out? When is the Sport update coming out?
Welcome to the Gunner Update preview, overview, and explanation. Let's talk about it. Let's take a look at all the new stuff and yeah, explain things for once. So take a sit, lie back, and enjoy the show. It's not gonna take long. I will make it as short as possible and explain all the parts and mention everything I can think of or remember or hasn't been explained. So enjoy. The things that got changed on the old guns, for example the Polaris, they cut off the animation so it will shoot faster, which looks as following. You see that delay? There is not anymore the gun is not going anymore right away down like before. So in the past you would shoot and it will go down right away. Right now what they did is to extend the animation in here so it would shoot faster. That's basically what the difference is between the old version and this version, which is kind of, I don't know. What happened to the Blitz, so autogun lines, is they cut off. So they add to the Polaris lines, to the Pulsar lines, but they cut off from the Blitz. So what they did is to cut off the animation, which is there. So it won't take anymore. It doesn't take anymore that long to repeat your shot. And you're moving much faster. Even when you're loading, you're moving much faster than usual, as you can see. And then you shot, and you can move again. You shoot, you move. So the speed is much faster, as well as on the Another Polaris. New thing about this update is the Shadow Autogun line. It's really nice, it's fast, it deals tons of damage, and it's basically a blitz with shadow damage. I couldn't imagine going with this on Jellies, but seriously, it kills ass out of them. Another thing is the Shadow Freeze Pulsar. It does freeze, it does knock back, and it does have explosions, but it doesn't unfreeze the enemy, as you can see on that guy over there. It didn't unfreeze him. Even though the explosion should have, knock or crack the ice off from him. So it does work, and it does freeze, and of course it can happen, for God's sake. It can happen that it will unfreeze the enemy, but it's all about how to use it. So once you get used to it, you know how to use it, you will be really grateful for this gun, because it can save really lots of things. And yeah, let's get to the next part, the information all about this update. There are 4 different types of defense: Shadow, Elemental, Piercing, almost said Piercing, and Normal. Followed by resistance as Fire, Ice, Shock, and the last, Poison. Discount for guns and gears. All handguns got some extra buffs as following: increased movement speed while firing and charging, increased reloading movement speed, and reduced cooldown animations for all guns that stop movement. Let's take a look at new guns. The list is as following: Shadow Autogun, Shadow Elemental Piercing Blaster, Elemental Fire and Shadow Freeze Pulsar, Freeze Shadow Magnus, and Piercing Antigua, the old Argent Peacemaker like. Armor and helms. Here's a short overview summary of a overview. Let's call it like that. A summary of all kind of stuff you can get and how it looks like. This is a short preview of some random new recipes I found on the Basil. You can get the recipes only there, You can't get them from Hall of the Heroes, and you can't get them anywhere else already made both, like the supply depot. So you will have to grind to farm and whatnot on the Basil terminals, tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. The recipes on star-wise will be found tier 1 to 2 stars, and tier 2 for 2 to 3 stars, and tier 3 for 4 to 5 stars. Each costs the regular prices as we're used to, and I would recommend you to, if you are able to get to tier 3, then do so and grab first the 5-star recipes if you're not sure about the chart, how everything works. So find your recipe in 5 stars and then decide what you're gonna go for, because that's the end result, and you will know what you're gonna get and how it looks like, and what it does, and what are the specific things you need to know about it. Other than that, there is one certain thing that hasn't been mentioned in the description, in the announcement from 3 Rings for this update, and that is these recipes for new gears, which are having extra damage against any kind of type of enemies. One last thing is to say, lately, since 2 days ago, since 2 days, there is a problem for European servers to run to get into the arcade, into the clockworks over the arcade, or get down to heaven. Only possibility to get into arcade for them is to join a party, open party, or a friend's party, or to join guild hall, or to join heaven by clicking on a friend and join him. There is one thing to solve the problem for now. I'm not sure when 3 Rings is gonna fix this problem for this European service, but until then, if you really want to farm, then you need to switch the servers, and you do that as following. You go in your settings, go on your options, and you have here region. Click on change from IP or Europe, change on USA. You need to switch on the USA servers and click OK, and then you can run everything again. If it doesn't work, just restart the game with this option on, and it should work. So have fun for further on with Spartan Knights, and feel free to leave a comment below about what bothers you, what you like about the new updates. If you like it, if you don't like it, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and see you next time with a new episode. Salute! God damn it! There we go. Bye guys!